The easiest type of E-2 visa businesses are those that are already making money. And I'm talking 100K or more that they're making for the owner, and we can verify that in the last year's tax returns. And then if there's a few W-2 employees, 3, 4 Americans that you hired, there could be other contractors, what we call 1099. Those are the two tax forms: W-2 for employees, 1099 for contractors. So a business like that, where top line revenue, sales might be 500K, you as the owner operator, $100,000. That's what the seller of the business was making in the prior year. That's what they declared on the tax returns. The business has been showing decent growth. That's a business that is a layup that we would say for the E-2 visa, as it's already established, it's already making money, it's employing Americans, you're paying taxes. It's a great business for the E-2 visa. So there's all different types of franchise resales that we can look at for you. And this can be anything from an existing restaurant, a service type business. And we're looking, for a business that's making the owner $100,000, you're going to have to pay 2 to 4 times what the owner is making for that type of business. So if it's a business that has very steady income, recurring contracts, like a property management business, it might be closer to 3, 4. Or if it's a restaurant where the owner is very operationally involved, maybe it's 2 times earnings is what you're going to have to pay for that business. So you're buying an existing business, it's doing 80K, 100K of earnings, it meets the marginality requirements for the E-2 visa. Be prepared to pay for that. So at least 200K to buy that existing type of business. That's going to be an easy layup for the E-2 visa. But there's hope. If you don't have 200K, there's great businesses out there. You can start for 60, 80, $100,000. Just keep in mind, it's going to require some work, as well as in the first year, don't expect to make so much money, but you're building the business for that second year to start making 10K, 15K a month for you and your family. That should be the aim, where the first year you're establishing the business, letting the local market know who you are. And then in the second, third year is when you start really making money from that franchise business. For a smooth process for the E-2 visa, I advise you to contact us early in the process when you're evaluating where you want to live, what type of businesses. We're here to help you and coach you, guide you every step along the way, bringing in the independent immigration attorney, bringing in the business plan writer. We can incorporate your company, get the tax ID, help you open up the business bank account. We're here for everything to make a smooth track for you to move to the United States and thrive, to make good money and have a solid vocation here in the United States. Recent approvals, it's been from the time the client engaged us until they got the E-2 visa, 4.5 months, 5.5 months, and 7 months. So we're talking 4, 6, 7 months for you to be living here in the United States with a business and have your kids enrolled in school and your spouse gets work authorization to do anything he or she would like to do. So if you're looking to start the conversation with us, I encourage you to download that brochure, tons of information on the E-2 visa. And we have one on startups where you can start your own business. We have one on franchises. We'll include those 2 brochures in the description. And if you're ready to take the next step, I encourage you to fill out the client application form, and we'll schedule a free discovery solution call to see if we're a mutually good fit for each other and if we can provide great support for you and your family to obtain not just the business, but also the visa as in a path to permanent residency down the line.